Hello, today my art journaling is all about play. Hi, I'm Natalie, and on my channel, I love to uplift women through art. So let's have fun today and journal with some nice paint and pastels. So I'm inspired by these colors, those nice blues. So I'm starting with applying a light coat of gesso. Then I'm using this card to give it some nice smooth texture. Now I'm ready to start with my oil pastels. And even though the gesso is not entirely dry, it's totally fine because these pastels are water soluble. So it's already giving me some nice grain and some nice texture. So I'm really loving this. My art journaling today is going to be with blues and some nice turquoise, golds, and some kind of copper metallic colors. I already have a vision of what I want to do, but like I said, this is all about having fun, about playing with the texture, the colors, and not really having any expectations. So we'll see what comes up. I wet my paper towel with just a little bit of water, not too much, so that I can just kind of rub onto the pastel, and it's going to give me a nice, almost like a watercolor effect, and it's one of my favorite things to do with the oil pastels. I really think that art, journaling, and play goes hand in hand. You have to have fun with, our creative time, because it could be only 10 or 15 minutes. But if you play for 10 or 15 minutes, it's gonna rejuvenate you and just give you the energy that you need to continue with your day. You can do this with your kids. You can gather with some friends and just art journal together and play with your paint and whatever medium you like to use in your art journaling. Time to do the left side of my page. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do the same type of treatment, if I was gonna continue with the pink, but I'm really feeling the blues today. I just feel like playing with those really deep, almost ocean blues. Those little patch of purple almost remind me of a Monet type painting. I'm having so much fun. You know, the trick is to not overthink anything. You just want to apply your pastel or paint without, worrying about the outcome. Play, play, play. It's really important to put some gesso on your paper. before you can use the pastel with the water like this, because otherwise your pages are going to get too soft. So the gesso is a really important step if you want to do this type of journaling page. Just start with a little bit of gesso. Plus it gives you that great texture. I love it. I love texture. Here we go with the paint. I love that copper. It's almost like a rose copper. I love it. Now some gold. See how I'm just applying it very freely on the page. Now I do some quick brush strokes just to apply the paint very sporadically. I'm not really thinking, where it should go. I'm just kind of feeling the paintbrush. I'm following the movement. Now I've come back with my card because I love doing that. It's adding texture and just some more layers onto my background. I really like the way it's looking, just the way it is. I know I want to continue and add a main character on it. I want to probably paint. I'm going to paint a woman, but this is pretty the way it is. I want to take some pictures so I can keep it like this and use it for some graphic art. This makes some really cool backgrounds. I think it's a good idea to do that, at a certain stage on when you're doing your journaling page. Take some pictures because you might want to use it for, like I said, some, maybe some social media graphics, or maybe you want to print it and use it for collage. So I decided to use this painting that I created a few years ago. It's called Flower Girl. And I just wasn't sure if I was going to paste it and kind of use it as a collage, but I decided to paint instead. So I'm using her as a reference just because I really like that painting. So I just kind of wanted to reproduce it in my journal. Of course, it's going to look different because I never paint the same thing twice. Who does, right? This is her hand. She's leaning on her hand. A little bit of rose on her cheeks. She's pretty. She looks like a little Asian girl with bleach hair. So now I'm doing a little bit of lettering. I wish I could get better with calligraphy and I want to practice, but for today, I just want to write the words create to uplift. And create to uplift is all about a movement, or it's this hashtag that I like to use to invite women to create something, to spend some time doing journaling or coloring. And as you do that, think about a friend who might be going through a hard time, might be feeling isolated, and print a coloring page for her and take a picture of your artwork, and why don't you send it to her or invite that friend for coffee and present her with a coloring page and a little gift of your own artwork. Create to uplift is about using your own creativity to uplift someone. You know, sometimes we think we have to do something really big or something very noticeable for, to uplift a friend, but it can be so simple. It can be just a little gesture, send a little card with a little drawing that you did or a little page that your friend can color. So that's what Create to Uplift is all about. Well, my art journaling was all about play today, and I sure did that. Look at the colors and the texture, and I just had so much fun. I feel so blessed that you watched my whole video today. Thank you so much. If you liked my video, please hit the like button. I would really appreciate that. Now, don't forget to subscribe, and why don't you hang out for a little bit and check out a few other videos. Connect with me on Instagram and Twitter at Paint with Nat. Until my next video, stay creative.